Hello and welcome back to Disco Elysium. We are on the island, the sea fort, with Kuno in tow. So let's step outside and keep looking around. See what we can find around here. There's a bubble, a firing slit. You can't see inside. Okay, let's, 1 second. There we go. Now we're sprinting. Let's get going. What do we have here? It must have been a direct hit to take out such a huge chunk. Oh, and we haven't checked. Does Kuno have more dialogue like this?
Talk to Kuno?
I've had these weird shakes recently, and something like visions sounds familiar.
Totally pig. Kuno's in the same shit every time he's coming off speed. You need to medicate that shit.
No, it's more than that. It's like the city is speaking to me.
Kuno's not into that hallucinogenic shit. That's for pussies.
No, I don't think it's actually drug related.
If you want to take a real blast out, go down the coast to the old church where the speed freaks hang.
Okay.
Tell them Kuno sent you. They'll know what it means.
Damn it. Now we're already gone. That's a shame. Where's Kuno S?
Kuno doesn't want to talk about this shit.
There is a moment of thoughtful silence. He almost looks behind him.
That toxic shit's behind Kuno now.
Oh, okay. What happened to your art thing?
Locust City. Kuno dropped that art shit because Kuno's fucking poor and has shit for brains.
A truly rare moment of self-pity.
Damn.
You better not make Kuno fucking cry about his art shit, okay? Change the subject. Kuno doesn't do that shit no more. Fuck that shit. Fuck everything.
Okay. Damn, I wish I talked to Kuno directly before leaving. Then I could have told the the speed freaks that Kuno sent me. I don't know what they would have told me, but they surely would have told me something. The ice cracks under your feet. Be careful not to fall through. Okay, let's keep going. Through here first, I'd say. There's a chain. The winch is broken. Rust has eaten what remains of the chain.
A strange feeling, looking at the water. Maybe you should just wander off into the sea. Leave it all and walk in. With a bottle in your hand.
A bottle in my hand?
Always.
But it's cold.
Yes, cold and still. But love is warm, like the inside of her mouth.
No.
Yes.
Why?
Perhaps there's someone there, under the water, waiting for you, where it has always been. Baby, you know it's going to hurt.
Let's raise our sight.
In the still mirror of the bay, you see Martinez, reflected. Tall edifices of ruins reach into the water, like shimmering towers. And the shacks too. Pine trees and motor lorries, upside down. Islets and posts, like stepping stones, lead into the water in front of you. Go. Step in. It's been too long.
Shake our heads. Yeah, that's gonna make more sense when we're here with Kim and I actually go to sleep in that bed. And we will do that, but first, the Kuno run. The pain in your pelvis makes you wince, then you continue. The inside of the fortress, you make out the console and the blast door. Okay. Now up here we go. We have some lum fuel canister, some mazout in there hopefully. Let's take a look at this. A weathered artillery map showing coordinates in the Bay of Revachol. Old medicine cabinet newly stocked with druamine. Also, is that some money up there? Oh no, that's the druamine and some money. Okay. Very good. And a mattress.
There's a rain-soaked mattress on a concrete slab, only half covered by the crumbling roof. At the head of it, double embrasures, firing slits like two eyes in the wall. This is B triple prime on the island, a nest.
Let's inspect the mattress first.
A single-person mattress, modern, civilian use. Brand name, Marjorie. There's a fuel stain on the cover, along with cigarette burns. And an empty can of beans on the ground next to it. filled to the brim with cigarette butts.
Pick one out of the can.
The silhouette of a tobacco picker adorns the paper filter. The brand, Tio Moteri.
Let's inspect the wall then.
There's a firing slit in the wall in front of you, like a little window.
Touch the concrete.
Quite old and grimy from years without cleaning by anything other than the rain.
And let's look through the hole in the concrete.
The springs screech as you lean on the mattress and crane your neck to look out. Trepidation, a tingling feeling in your stomach. A small piece of Martinez coastline opens up in the square in front of you, like a tiny landscape painting. 1 kilometer across the water, the ruins look familiar.
On the left.
A towering skyscraper, its top floors shaved off by artillery fire. Capeside apartments. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A and 33B.
On the right.
The red chimney and collapsed back of the 4-story tenement in front of the Whirling In Rags, Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 10, the doomed commercial area.
And between the two?
The box-shaped silhouette of the Whirling In Rags. Its sloped roof, a tiny fleck of light catches your eye on the rooftop, sunlight reflecting off the upstairs window of Clausia's room.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker! You see in the window or not?
Yes, there's an opening between 33A and 10. I can see to the roof.
Kuno fucking knew it. This is a sniper's nest, right? Fucking assassin action. Kuno barely understands what's happening, but he likes the shit out of it.
Could the shooter still be here?
Where?
In Martinez on the island, right here. Right here.
You see someone here? Fucking invisible shooter. Spooky shit.
He feels uncomfortable suddenly.
Let's get a move on. We're out in the open here.
Okay, let's turn away. Alright, I suppose that's that. Let's head back inside. Power up the, wait, there was something. You feel eyes on on your back. Someone's watching, but you can't say where. That's great news. Let's power up the generator. Turn on the console. And step out through the large doors. Okay, there it is. Let's fill in some
An old
fuel.
cylindrical generator is nested above the ammo lift, with makeshift electrical wiring running out of its side and across the floor. The cables disappear into the wall to your right.
This shit's cold.
No, this isn't right.
Huh? Where do these wires lead?
Downstairs into that console we saw, and then to the rest of the room. Yeah, electrical shit.
What kind of generator is this?
Smells like mazout. Heavy fuel shit.
The kid taps on the open fuel cap on the side of the dynamo. Tap on the side.
A hollow ring. The canister is empty. Dust falls from the generator and down into the ammo lift.
What does this mean, a generator here?
Fuck does Kuno know?
Is it not the wisest man who knows he knows nothing?
You have taught me the meaning of wisdom, Kuno. I meant, why is it here? Or say nothing. You have taught me the meaning of wisdom, Kuno.
Yeah? Kuno's fucking wise like that? Kuno's gonna be a real wise pig.
I meant, why is it here?
Probably because it's winter. Some bums who camp here don't want to freeze to death. Maybe. Probably. Kuno's probably right.
It's...
The fire guys. Some kids told me about a guy here. A guy who made a fire.
Alright. We're on to something. Kuno meant fire guy too.
Do you know anything about a fire guy?
Yeah, no. Kuno doesn't come here, I told you.
Okay, let's pour some fuel into the tank.
The boy helps you out, holding the canister up to the fuel tank as you tilt. Dark brown, viscous fluid pours out, and the room fills with a chemical smell. There's a red starter switch on the side of the cylinder and a start rope on the other side. Kuno flicks the switch.
And we pull the rope.
The recoil start wakes the old generator up instantly. The machine sputters like an old warhorse before settling down to a rattle.
We're in. We're doing this.
He says over the spotter. Okay, there we go. Now, down to the console we go. See if we can get this thing working. Come on. There we are. Console.
A dim golden glow animates the console. Faint, like a ghost light. Urgence, ouvert, reads one dial key. Allumer reads another.
Ah, shit. It's on. Turn emergency. Open.
Could this open the blast door?
Try fucking with that one. It's red.
Okay, first let's push the light interior.
The lighting in the room turns on with a sizzle, a dim ambient orange.
Let's slide the radio dial.
The dial slides under the dusty glass, dark and silent, despite the power being on. You make out defunct stations on the UKV frequency. The words, failed insula, are written on the band.
Whoa. Told ya. Military mega grade. Also like 400 years old, I think. 1,000?
Let's turn on the emergency open.
The door comes screeching to a halt. Behind it, you see a hole in the concrete wall, where light shines in.
Hell yeah. And the whole thing opens up. There we go. A new path presents itself.
A sudden wave of anxiety makes your skin crawl.
Fair enough.
Fucking right.
Before, outside, when we were walking across the sand, I felt someone watching me.
Kuno knows. This place is spooky as fuck.
What's there?
Kuno doesn't know, but Kuno wants to know.
Don't worry, kid. I'm a good guy with a gun.
Are you? Are you?
He squints at you, squints into your soul. Let's go. Alright, so first, let's charge up our health and morale, since volition and endurance checks are based on that. And also, I think we... do we want to take all the drugs? Just to be emotionally ready for this, for what is to come? I think we might want to be. There's some speed. Then there's some pyro. Do the double switch again. There we go. And some alcohol. There we go, there we go, there we go. Wonderful stuff. And now the cigarettes go back into our hands because those have been active for the longest. So they will need to be replenished first. So on we go and out we go. Wait. Walk slow, it might be dangerous. Alright. Let's head outside. Okay. Up. Small white flowers blossom all around you. A rubber dinghy. It's deflated, broken. Okay. And there is a person. So let's talk to him.
An old man, wearing tracksuit trousers, leans on the frame stock of his rifle. He gathers a big ball of spit in his mouth, then spits it out into the extinguished fire before him. He raises his black eyes, hooded by creased eyelids, to meet yours. Unclouded by cataracts, his eyesight is sharp. He's practically tearing up from spite. Hatred got the best of him a long time ago. This man hates everything.
Are you the fire guy?
The what now? I can't hear you.
Did you recently tell two kids to put out their fire, two twins?
I may have. All sorts of little rats have come sniffing around, trying to give up the position.
The position sounds like a hiding place.
Fire guy. Regressive bourgeoisie henchman. Can't even talk like a grown-up.
You've retained your eyesight?
My eyesight? Yes. Helps me see all the shit.
A shudder of disgust passes his right side. His left side remains motionless.
Did you close the blast door?
I did. And you opened it. How?
I fueled the generator, then used the console.
I should have burned that console down.
He shakes his head. How did you know I was coming?
Reactionary rock and roll music. Playing on the water.
I told you not to play shitty rock.
You didn't say that, Kuno. You weren't even on the boat. It was not rock and roll, it was sad FM. It was not reactionary, it was cool, or say nothing. You didn't say that, Kuno. You weren't even on the boat.
Fucking old man. Couldn't keep his rocking.
He whispers, agitated.
Technically, this wasn't traditional rock. It was more independent melodic.
That wasn't even ordinary rock, it was...
Shh. You're making us look like shit.
It was not rock and roll, it was sad FM.
Sad FM, huh? I always hated that station. Phlegmatic, counter-revolutionary dirges. Sadness is a mental illness. A weapon of the bourgeoisie. The fascists were right about rock and roll. It is degenerate. Hip gyrating, mental illness music.
Nice gun you got there.
It's not nice. It's a piece of shit. But it gets the job done.
Is that a Bell Margrave?
It's a Triangong 446.
Whoa! Massive gun.
Kuno looks at the weapon.
It was sent to us by our brothers in the Sinyao commune. Military aid.
He pats the rifle.
It has stayed true to him. He can still make it sing.
The Sinyao commune?
You heard me. It's good now. Like chalk wiped from the board.
His gaze turns inwards. Your weapon has stayed true to you. Mine has stayed true to me. Put your hand on your belt.
Yes. I bet you've killed a lot of people with it. You fascist fuck. Have you come to make me one of them?
His grip on the rifle tightens.
Fuck yeah, this is happening.
He comments breathlessly in awe of the potential violence implied.
He's high off the fear. Like an untrained fighter, he leans forward, back hunched, ready to spring.
Sir, I need you to put down that gun so we can talk further. We're with the police.
You are a glorified night watchman. This is a service rifle. I can only lay it down before an enemy commander of corresponding rank.
Yell at him now, loud.
Okay. Authority. I am no, that's the yelling that physical instrument implied. And, like I said, we listen to the coach. Put the weapon down. Now.
Fucking now!
He scoffs. The corner of his black eye twitches. He does not reply to the command.
He is not afraid of such displays. This was the wrong move.
Okay, we try the authority then. I am an enemy commander of rank. Put it down.
It's a good line, but your voice slips on, Commander, producing a little squeak. Sounds like you're afraid.
Well, that's a
A
shame.
big-time operator of the pederast army. How about I keep it, huh? Hand it over to a real killer. A Briscard.
No fucking way. Not on Kuno's life.
He mumbles, with his finger pointing at the deserter through his jacket pocket. The kid turns to the old man.
Officer Kuno's got his keel 89 pointed at your fucking head, and he is gonna blow it clean off if you don't drop your weapon right now!
His pointed finger is moving inside his pocket.
Even with the intensity he's putting in those words and the fidgeting in his pocket, the kid is unconvincing.
Disarmed by a kid. To hell with it. It's a walking stick anyway. It's out of bullets.
The old man lays the rifle down carelessly, then looks at it lying there.
Like an amputated limb in the sand. He stares on, his wrinkled mouth moving without a sound. A strange sadness, like a song.
What did you say?
The future teaches you to be alone.
The present.
The present?
The present to be afraid and cold.
The old man pulls back the hood of his plastic cape and looks up into the sky. It's blue-gray, the same color as the sea. Those words, the future teaches you.
Real music. Real Proletkult. That's La Revacholière, not your rock and roll misanthropy. Chanson de soldat of the black and whites.
Okay.
You need to address that remark.
I'm not a misanthrope. I'm a half-dead police officer who's just doing his job.
The job of a shitlicker.
What is La Revacholière?
It is the anthem of the world revolution. One of 3. In Grad, they sang Brave Children, favorites of history. And in Sinyao, it was some Samaran shit, I guess.
La Revacholière? I've heard that name somewhere else in a dream.
Everyone has. They named a fucking perfume after it.
No, that's not it. I've talked to her.
Talk to her?
He raises his bushy brow and looks down from the sky, straight into your bloodshot eye. Yes, I get these cold spells.
It's the drugs you're all on. Druggies, winos, and whores.
He closes his eyes in disgust.
All around you, the air slowly circulates the islet, carrying little swallows and black-beaked seagulls in its slow drift. They all, every one of them, every bird, mammal, and crustacean,
What?
keep their distance.
Damn. Okay, how does it go, the song?
How did it go?
He looks at his gun on the ground and shakes his head slowly.
Something about shooting rabbits. I don't know. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. It's gone now.
He waves erratically with his hand, annoyed that he can't remember. A little tremor passes through him. It was dear to him. He resents forgetting it.
Okay, let's pick up the gun lying in the sand.
His gaze follows your motions. The rifle feels surprisingly light in your hand, frame stocked and patched in places with tape and wire. Still warm from his parched hands. Not the metal. The metal is ice cold. This weapon has been modified several times.
Let's inspect it closer.
The rifle's in a shabby state, like a crutch that's seen too much travel. Hieroglyphs are embossed into the forearm, made of walnut. On the butt, you see Vespertine writing, burnt into the wood. Triangon, 4.46mm, made in Sinyao.
It's as he said, it's a Triangon made in Sinyao.
This guy smoked a lot of people with this, huh?
No response from the old man. The plastic cape around his shoulders rustles in a small bout of wind.
This uses jacketed ammunition, 4.46.
Mm-hmm.
The old man smacks his lips. The rifle has been patched and modified several times.
Looks like old shit.
The old man does not answer. He just stares in front of him.
Let's stow the gun.
The old man keeps following your motion with his gaze. His right arm twitches suddenly. Some kind of involuntary response? Something is slightly off with his motorics. This looked very much like the murder weapon. It could be used against him to get a confession. In time.
Who are you?
My name is Josef Lilianovich Dross, Political Commissar of the 114th Anti-Aircraft Division of the 4th Army of the Commune of Revachol. I am a deserter, a partisan, and a prisoner of war. This is my termless surrender.
His eyes turn to the reeds again, dead and dull.
Wait! Like the fucking ancient army?
You're a holdover from the army of the commune of Revachol?
Yes, I am from the Insulindian Citizens Militia. Recruited from Jamrock in '07. Trained in the École de Contrôle Arion. Consigned to emergency defense duties in '08. I left my unit on the eve of the landing. When I returned here on May 14th, the commune had fallen. Still armed and ideologically trained, I wrote a criticism of myself and resumed partisan duties.
How long have you been on this island?
43 years. No. I've been on other islands too.
He looks into the fire. A wisp of smoke rises from somewhere between the charred logs.
I was an resurrection until they turned it into a spa in 18. Then I was an E-48, a nameless sound, until the sea washed over it. Then I came back here. That was 22 years ago.
Again, you've been hiding here for 43 years.
43 years and 10 months.
That's insane. That's steadfast. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is.
It's inhuman. It's sick. It's not how a human being should live, but I had to. I couldn't just forget. I couldn't just forget what I saw.
He just couldn't.
You couldn't give up.
He nods. But he can now.
What have you been doing all this time?
Hiding, fishing, waiting.
He looks across the water.
Where the afternoon grows late, on Rue de Saint-Ghislain, people walk home. Street lights will soon be lit. Further inland, the streets are alive with workers, men, women, children, street hawks and migrant laborers. The temperature is steady. Alto cumulus clouds form above Precinct 41. 2 police officers step out of the Whirling In Rags cafeteria. Satellite officer Jean-Vic Mayer inspects a series of burnt black letters splashed across the plaza mosaic. Patrol officer Judith Minot points west. The fishing village. She glances at her watch. We meet in 15 minutes. It's a 10-minute walk. The officers go, leaving behind the writing, still smoldering. One day, it says, I will return to your side.
Always waiting.
The old man turns his eyes from the shore and back to you. For what?
For her to return.
Her who?
Girl child. Revolution.
I come from there, point to the mainland. I can assure you that is not what the people are planning. I've been there. The city is a tinderbox. It may still happen. I've seen it. Shake your head. Capital is too powerful. The rich are very organized. Women will always betray you. A girl child nation is too strong for that. Women will always betray you.
Women are more susceptible to bourgeois morals. The material base for an uprising has eroded. The working class has betrayed mankind and themselves. The historic opportunity for a revolution has passed. It will not come back anymore, however hard I try, whatever I do.
What has he done? Perhaps a confession will lighten the load.
What have you done then?
I just mourn.
He stares right through you, then blinks again.